Karl, this second half was far different than the first half, and Coach Finch just was in here saying there wasn't really an adjustment. There wasn't really a change that he implemented. It was more you guys executing much better. How did you see this second half and the run that you guys made?
Just play with more energy, play a little more together. We did a lot of good things and had it rolling. Just tried to use me as a spacer today to get him good shots. And, I mean, obviously 48 points did what he was supposed to do. Just play with the effort, fought, just didn't come out with the win.
Karl, did you sense any extra maybe motivation from Wiggins tonight?
He always does that. Any team, Cavaliers traded him, Wolves, you expect him to come out and play well. He was 9 for 9 in the first. Kept them in the game. He won them the game. So
this performance from Ant tonight, what did you see from him? Did you kind of sense that he could pull off something like this early on tonight?
Just going downhill, and he was finishing. He was making them. So, it felt good. I think to see him playing that way, and obviously he's really nice. And man, I could tell he was getting it going. He was getting to the free throw line. So
the second quarter was where Golden State made their biggest push tonight. From your vantage point, what was the biggest things that went wrong, especially in the transition defense?
Threes. We weren't set up. They're throwing the ball down the court, shooting threes, and they're making them. So that doesn't work out well when you're not ready.
Coach Finch said, there wasn't necessarily anything that they were doing to limit you tonight. He felt like maybe you weren't getting some calls tonight. How did you feel out there in terms of how they were defending you and maybe some of the calls you got?
One, it's just one of them days. Didn't shoot well. Two, it is what it is. I'm not going to get fined up here for that, but the stat sheet speaks for itself. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep going.
All right, Corey, we'll go to the Zoom code.
Go ahead.
Hey, Karl, when you're used more as a spacer, does that kind of change, your approach anywhere? Does it make it harder to get to the glass for you as well? How do you just feel about that role when that's what you're asked to do?
I'll do whatever it takes to win. So if my team needs me to do that, then that's what I'm going to do. I was asked to be a spacer, and obliged completely. Whatever my team asks me to do and they need me to do, I'm going to do. There's a lot of places in the game that could have changed the game, but it is what it is. Got to move on to the next one.
You kind of talked a couple of times during this stretch about maybe frustration building. Is it as high as it's been for you right now?
Just want to win. That's really it. I really don't have to elaborate too much on that. I just want to win.
Dave, go ahead.
We got to play to get our respect. We just not getting it.
Hey, Karl, how are you? You guys were really good on the offensive glass tonight. How do you get that to translate over to the defensive side?
We lack in size, so we got a sandwich box out, and that's really what it comes down to. We just got to do better.